Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Movie Feuds, a show that lets you decide some of the biggest debates in movie history. This week, Adam and I are taking on...
What the hell is this?
Oh, I didn't know you were still here. I thought maybe you were sick.
I was in the car. You said we were going to get dinner and then we were going to go do the District 9 review.
Everything was
Is
going
this supposed
fine.
to be me?
I don't know what you're so upset about. Everybody was, audience, everybody was happy.
Can we just do District 9? We do the review.
Alright, well I guess this is District 9.
I'm Adam Wollinger, back to 100% this week, and I'm supporting District 9 100%.
So
I think it's a...
Got yourself a little haircut there.
Yeah, I had to cut the cold.
Hair lose interest in the rest of your body? Did you lose a bet?
That's funny, that's good.
Did you get in a fight with a lawnmower?
Can we do the review now, you think?
You look like a penis.
I'm gonna throw this out here. District 9 is my favorite sci-fi movie of the last... Yeah.
It's not even a real number.
Because I don't even know the last good sci-fi movie, Matrix 1?
Seriously, did your hair run away from your face?
Oh.
Don't believe all the hype here. I cannot believe that everybody thought this was such a great movie. Seriously, like, Internet Movie Database has this movie at like 8.2 or something ridiculous. I'm not even going to go into the fact that, like, all of a sudden, for some reason, there's these aliens. They just landed, like, in Johannesburg, South Africa, or whatever they are. I'm not even going to talk about how they've been there for, like, 20 years, but the humans know nothing about them. I'm not even going to go into the fact that, for some reason or somehow, we, like, learned their language, clicks and little whistles, and we learned their language. But we're not going to talk about those things, because you're right, this is science fiction.
Oh my god.
And there's really no point into, alluding on the plot points here.
Well, I'm going to try to get some structure to this review. Let's run over the list of actors in this movie. Oh wait, there is no big names, because this movie doesn't need to rely on the Will Smiths or the Jaded Pinkett Smiths.
That's the thing.
She has a Jaded Pinkett like she's a big name.
No, I heard you.
Okay.
No, we all heard you.
Alright.
This whole movie is just based around one character who plays Vicus here, but it's like, that's it. There's no character structure, there's no like build up here. All the supporting roles were just terrible, like over the top G.I. Joe style characters. And it's like, if you don't like him, you're not going to like the movie. Well, alright, I'll give you the fact that he did a pretty good job in his role, but his role throughout the movie changed so much that it's hard to even get like emotionally involved with him.
That's one of the things I love about District 9 is the characters aren't cookie cutter like Cory's trying to say he is, and then backpedaling on his recent comment, because the main hero in this movie, the protagonist in this movie, isn't so much of a black and white hero. He has faults, he makes bad decisions throughout the movie, he doesn't always make the right choice.
Well, this movie starts off by having these weird looking aliens. We know nothing about them, why they're there, anything about, we're just kind of opened up to this. Starts off kind of a documentary style, but these aliens are like walking around eating cat food, wearing people clothes. Like, why is that relevant to this movie at all?
Because we're treating them like the lowest common denominator. Like, we're treating these things like crap. You're supposed to sympathize with the aliens, and I definitely did.
So I get that we're supposed to personify here these aliens, and throughout the movie we realize that they're kind of, they're the victims, but they came down from this giant mothership with all this superior weaponry that the aliens can use but the humans can't. But yet throughout 30 years here, they just can't use this weaponry. I don't understand why there's such a huge plot here. All I was looking for here is a little bit of a contrast between these like really aggressive human people and this really like calm, civilized alien life form here. They're far superior, and I guess if I was living that way and I had this massive gun laying around, I'd consider using it.
So the Piranha's a society that, when we found them, they were sick and dying, they've been beaten into the ground by the humans, and they have no leadership inside of District 9. So yeah, there's no uprising in this movie, that's not what it's about. But I thought you, out of all people, would appreciate the horror elements. When we first find out our protagonist is basically turning into one of these things, it's just an incredible experience.
Okay, so there's this fluid, right, and it turns him into an alien, and then we figured out that this fluid has part like alien DNA, but that's also the same fluid that they need to run their spaceship to get back up to the mothership and to fly. If this alien DNA can change humans into aliens, why does that even exist? One, and two, why don't they just extract it from themselves and stick it inside their spaceship?
I don't know how prawn technology works, Cory. I don't know the inner workings of these things and why sharing some of their petroleum fuel is turning us into them. But you know, that's just how it is. It's nature, man.
So we can agree here, there's a lot of open questions. I mean, this is a science fiction movie that takes a lot of liberties with some open-ended questions. You know, it doesn't really explain a whole lot, and we're just left to figure it out afterwards.
You know, it doesn't help that you hate sci-fi. I tossed that out there. I threw that out there right now. You have to use your imagination. I know you don't like doing that.
You know what, Adam? I think some of your intelligence left with your hair. And, you know, this is one sci-fi movie that I would stay away from. I don't know why I spent my last 2 hours watching it, but it's not nearly as good as Independence Day was. It's not nearly as good as Aliens or Aliens vs. Predator.
It's just not that good of a sci-fi movie. Really? You're gonna go here?
It's not.
You are digging yourself a hole if you think that this has bigger plot holes than Independence Day. We shoot a virus into their mothership. Are they on Mac OS over there or what? Why is this virus affecting their computers? I like that movie too, but yeah, you gotta just kind of let the sci-fi roll itself. You gotta stay with it. I don't know what that phrase means, but I'm just gonna keep using it. You gotta just stay rolling with it.
That's not a good line at all.
No. I gotta note the special effects in this movie. Phenomenal. I mean, I think they had a budget of like 25 mil, maybe 50 mil, I don't know, but you put that up against an Avatar that was 300 million, and I think I'd take the District 9 route. Yeah.
I can't really comment too much on the 50 million thing. That sounds like a number you just made up,
No.
which, you know, let's be honest, something you would do. But, you know, the special effects here were just decent. The best thing about the effects were that, you know, the alien arm kind of looks cool, but the weaponry, when they shoot people, they just dissolve. Like, that's not a good effect. That's like Duke Nukem.
What do you want it to look like? Do you want them to sprinkle away?
I want to see the rainbow. I want to see some flame. I want to see something. I don't want to see, like, Blade 1.
You want Will Smith from ID4 to come out, boom, woo, ha ha, puts on the shades.
Will Smith could have done this movie a lot better.
Maybe has a song on the soundtrack. I'm gonna summarize my piece. You know, like I said, it's got a phenomenal leading role. It's got a great story. It's unique to the genre with you know all these alien movies coming out, especially this summer. It's refreshing to see one that's willing to go against the grain a little bit, push the envelope, try new things. And, you know, there's just a Bangladesh of special effects and magic and all sorts of things going on.
That word really doesn't fit here.
Well,
the only thing this movie does is push me back to sleep. But if you're an X-Files fan or, you know, this might be the movie for you. So let us know what you thought about this movie and comment below. If you're on YouTube, you can comment there and we'll respond. Till next time on Movie Feuds. Really, that haircut.
Oh, God. I do the District 9 review.
What, we were, you know, everything was going fine. I don't know what you're so upset about. Anyway, yeah, so this is District.
After all that, you screw it up. After all that.
Damn. There's no way you're gonna get
No, it's fine.